Take a look at this machine, a real beauty, but sometimes she can be a bit of a beast. Will it be tamed today? Let's find out on Tipping Point. Hello and welcome to Tipping Point. Let's meet today's 4 players, all hoping for a shot at our £10,000 jackpot.
I'm Stuart, I'm a property developer from Brighton.
I'm Jane, I'm a deputy head teacher from Pontypool.
I'm Dave, I'm a retired local government officer and I'm from Romford.
I'm Emma, I'm a clerical assistant from West Yorkshire.
Good luck to all of you. Let's play Tipping Point. In round 1, you will each be given 3 counters. Questions are on the buzzers. Give me a correct answer and that'll give you a choice. You can choose to play one of your own counters or get one of your opponents to play one of theirs instead. Every counter you get out of the machine is worth £50 to your score. The person who has the lowest score at the end of this round will be going home with nothing. One last thing. You'll see in our machine there are 3 counters that look a bit different. They're still worth £50 each, but they also come with a mystery prize. It'll be yours to keep whatever else happens. Everybody ready? OK, hands on your buzzers. Here comes your first question. At London 2012, who became the first male British tennis player to win singles gold? Emma.
Andy Murray, then.
It was Andy Murray. OK, you've got a choice then, Emma. Would you like to play one of your counters or perhaps get Dave, Jane or Stuart to play theirs instead?
I think I'll play one of my counters.
OK, where do you want to go?
Drop zone 2, please, Ben.
OK. Here we go, Emma. Here we go. Nice, quick, clean drop. It's on its edge. But it's settled nicely. Pleased with that?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's get something over that top ledge. 2 flippers. And a thing over the...
Oh, no!
Goodness me.
So close.
It's staying where it is, Emma. Hard luck. OK, everybody else, hands on your buzzers. You're all back in. In 2012, which pop group made history as the first UK group to debut at #1 on the US album chart? Jane.
One Direction.
It was One Direction. So where are you going to go, Jane? Would you like to have a go or get one of the others to do it?
I think I've got to go for drop zone 2, please.
Jane, when you're ready, release your first counter. Quite bouncy. It's on its edge. Let's get it down flat. It is flat. Just the slightest nudge is going to see Emma's counter over, isn't it?
Oh, no.
No!
Oh, yes!
That could be just what it needed.
Yes! Oh, nice.
6 counters, Jane, across the tipping point. £300 straight away. That's a cracking start. Well done.
Thank you.
Everybody, hands on your buzzers. Here comes your next question. Prior to its withdrawal from circulation in 1988, Isaac Newton appeared on which English banknote? Stuart.
The £1 note.
It was the £1 note, Stuart. Well done. You've got 3 counters. You can play one of them or you could ask one of the others to have a go.
I'm here to play, Ben, so I'm going to go for zone 3, please.
OK, let's have drop zone 3 for Stuart. It's lit up for you. When you're ready, release your first counter. There you go. Settled nice and flat in the middle of the drop zone. And...
Yes!
You've got a mystery counter over the edge.
Come on. Oh, you're joking.
I thought they were going to drop.
They're going to wobble.
Come on.
They're not going to go, I'm afraid. Nothing from that one, Stuart. Hard luck. You have set them up rather nicely low. Let's move on to our next question. The Pompidou Centre is a major art and culture venue in which, Stuart?
Paris.
It is Paris, Stuart. Well done.
Thank you.
Where do you want to go?
It's got to be drop zone 3, Ben.
OK, let's have drop zone 3, please. They're all desperate to throw themselves into the win zone. When you're ready, release your counter. Bouncing around.
Is it enough?
Just something over the edge.
Oh, please.
That's a good one.
How many? Oh, well done. 9 counters across the tipping point.
Thanks, Ben.
Absolutely brilliant start. £450. Well done. That goes into your bank. You've got 1 counter left. Next question. Mohamed Morsi became president of which African country in 2012? Dave's gone for it.
I'll try Egypt.
Is that a guess?
Yes.
You're right.
Hey!
Well done, Dave. Great guess. You can play or you can get one of the others to play if you'd like to.
I think I've got to take my own destiny in my own hands. I'll try drop zone 4.
Drop zone 4 for Dave, please.
Yep.
OK, the first of your 3 counters, Dave, when you're ready. Where's it going to land? Right on the edge there.
Bad.
But hope.
Get some traction. Yep.
Something.
2
Go.
off the top shelf. Anything into the...
Probably not.
Oh! Yeah. 2 counters. Good start.
Start, yeah.
£100.
Off and running.
From the machine to go straight into your bank. You're up and running. Well done, Dave. OK, everybody, your next question. Who provided the voice of the mouse in the title role of the 1999 movie Stuart Little? You're out of time. Michael J. Fox it was. Next question. Joanna is Cockney rhyming slang for which musical, Dave?
Piano.
It is piano. OK, so 100 with the last counter. Fancy another go, or do you want to pass it on?
Yeah, I'll have another go. Let's try drop zone 1.
OK, Dave, when you're ready. Bouncing around.
Come on.
Staying on its
It's
edge.
going to go flat.
Go flat.
Yep.
Good.
Can you get
Can't
some
see
traction?
many going over, though.
Sure,
Black
doesn't
one, I
it?
think. Ooh. Oh, look at that.
Let's
She's
set
ready.
somebody up.
It might go
Oh,
at the end. Keep an eye on it.
Oh, I think it's going to go.
One last thrust of the shelf.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hard luck, Dave.
Unfortunately, that's not going to
such
help you,
is
is it,
life.
Dave? They're just going to ride up the ones in front. Unfortunately, Dave, that didn't quite pay off. You've got 1 counter left. Stuart, you've got 1 counter. Jane, Emma, you've both got 2. Emma, we need you to get you some money, OK?
Yeah.
Next question, everybody. What is the official currency of Mexico? Dave.
peso.
It is the peso, Dave. So, fancy playing with your last counter?
Yeah, I think I will. Let's go for drop zone 4.
OK, Dave, we need to get something across the tipping point if we can.
Come on.
Very bouncy. It's on his end
Need
as well.
more than 100.
Yep.
Good.
4
Good,
flips
good.
over.
Something at the front, though.
Let's take 4 across the tipping point as well. That's another £200 that we take from our machine and put into your bank, Dave. You've used up all 3 of your counters, but you have got £300. Well done. For the time being, you're out of this round. Stuart, Jane, Emma, this next question is for you. Which former Oasis star created the Pretty Green menswear range? Stuart?
Liam Gallagher.
It was Liam Gallagher, yes. Your last counter. Do you fancy having a go?
I will, please, Ben.
Where are you going to go?
I think I'll have a pop at number 3.
So your last one, Stuart. Let's see if we can get you as much money as possible. When you're ready. Ooh, the old ghost drop.
Not
Held
where I
on to it,
wanted
didn't
it.
it? That's
The
be
old
nice.
ghost drop. Come on. Oh.
Well done.
3 across. Anything across the tipping point? That's 8 counters across the tipping point, Stuart. Well played.
Thanks, Ben.
£400 from the machine into your bank that is looking very healthy with £850. You've now used all 3 of your counters, as has Dave, so you're both now out of the round for the time being. Jane and Emma, you have 2 counters left each. Jane, you have £300. Emma, you've got nothing.
I know.
Come on.
I am trying.
Here we go. Next question. So this is for Jane and Emma. Who was appointed as Archbishop of Canterbury in 2002? Jane.
Rowan.
Oh, you're out of time, I'm afraid. It was Dr. Rowan Williams.
He confirmed me as well.
He actually confirmed you.
He did.
You really should have known
I
that.
should have.
So I'm afraid, Jane, seeing as you got that wrong, we take that counter and we put it into the penalty pot.
OK.
That's a counter that everybody is going to have a chance to try and win at the end of the round on the ask of a single question. OK, you have 1 counter left, Jane. Emma, you've still got 2. We need some money.
Yeah.
Jane and Emma, your next question. 212 degrees Fahrenheit is the equivalent of how many degrees Celsius? Emma.
Is it 100 degrees
It
Celsius?
is 100 degrees Celsius. Well done, Emma. Good for you.
Thank you.
Good science knowledge. Where are you going to go? Do you want to play, or would you like Jane to put her last counter in?
I would like to play, please, Ben. And I would like drop zone 2.
We've only got 2 counters left, Emma. We need this. Here it goes. Nice quick drop.
I thought it was going to go to the other side. I didn't
Flew
want that.
down.
Come on.
Be good.
No!
Oh. That looks like it's staying just where it is, Emma, I'm afraid. OK, you've still got 1 counter left, as
Yep.
do you, Jane. Next question. In the title of the 1990 #1 single, what clothing item was Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny? Emma?
Bikini.
It was the yellow polka dot bikini. So, you're going to play, or you're going to pass?
I would like to play my counter, please, Ben.
You're going to
as well.
play that last counter.
I'm going to go for drop zone 2 again.
So when you're ready, Emma, you desperately need to get some money with this counter. Anything over the tipping point would be good.
Yep.
Away you go.
Ooh, that's where you want it.
That's where you wanted it. Is it flat? It is flat as well. Pleased with that?
Kind of. I wish it were a little bit further over would have been better.
That could be good.
Yes!
Well done.
So that's 7 counters across the tipping points. That means we take that money from the machine. £350 goes into your bank, Emma, with your last counter. Very well played
Just
indeed.
in time.
Just in time, in the nick of time.
Yeah.
More importantly, though, Emma, have a look at that. One of our mystery counters have made it into the win zone. Let's see what you've won. A pampering day for 2 at the Sanctuary Day Spa in London's Covent Garden.
Very nice. Bit of
will be
relaxation's what I need.
But it will be after this.
Yeah.
It's very tense. OK, so Jane, you have 1 counter left.
Okay.
This is down to you. You need to give me the correct answer to this question to put that one into the machine. Otherwise, it's going to go into the penalty pot.
Okay.
Which planet, the 2nd largest in the solar system, is 6th in distance from the sun?
Saturn.
That is correct.
Yes.
Well done. It is Saturn. Where do you want to go?
I'm going to go with drop zone 1, please, Ben.
OK, for your last counter, Jane, let's make it a good one when you're ready.
Oh, no, anywhere but there, I think.
Lots of ricochets before it made its way down.
Yep. Come on, Jane.
Come on.
What are you going to get over? Is it going to nudge it? There you go.
Come on.
Get you some.
Push, please, please, please.
Well done.
Yes!
4 across the tipping points.
That's
With your
okay.
last counter, another £200 that we take from our machine and we put into your bank, which means you now have £500, Jane. Well done.
Thank you.
So as it stands, Stuart has £850, Jane has £500, Emma has £350, Dave, you have £300. But it's not all over yet because there is 1 counter in the penalty pot. It's up for grabs with 1 last question. You're all back in play. Of course, this could change everything. Dave, you need to give me the correct answer to this question to go through. If you give me the wrong answer, you'll be out of the game. Here is the penalty pot question. On a standard UK computer keyboard, what are the letters CTRL short for? Stuart?
Control.
It is control, Stuart. No hanging about there. Dave, I'm afraid a little bit too slow.
Sorry, Dave.
Stuart, you get the penalty pot counter, so you can extend your lead. Where do you want to go?
I'm tempted by 3, Ben, but I think I'll be safe and go with 1, please.
The last counter in this round to try and extend your lead, Stuart. When you're ready, fire away. Here it comes.
Oh, don't spin.
It's fallen right into that space, hasn't it? And I think it's riding as well. I think this is going to be a useless counter in the end, other than filling that hole. I'm afraid, Stuart,
can't
that didn't
complain.
quite pay off. Fortunately, you've done all the damage previously in the round. So, at the end of round 1, Stuart has £850. Jane is in second with £500. Emma has £350. But Dave, I'm afraid, with £300, we found your tipping point. Thank you for playing.
I gave it a try.
They'll each now have 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. Each correct answer wins them a counter to play into the machine. Stuart, you're in the lead after round 1, so you get a choice. You can choose to go first, or if you'd like to, if you don't think the machine's looking particularly generous, you could ask Jane and Emma to play instead.
I'd like to go first, Ben, please.
OK, so you've got 30 seconds, Stuart, to answer as many questions as you possibly can. If you don't know the answer, just say pass, and we'll move on as quickly as possible. You ready?
OK, yep.
Stuart, your 30 seconds start now. Which England footballer famously performs the robot dance to celebrate scoring
Peter
goals?
Crouch.
Correct. Which illusionist spent 44 days suspended over the River Thames in a glass box?
David Blaine.
Correct. Which Liverpudlian playwright wrote the musical Blood Brothers?
Samuel Beckett.
Willie Russell. A person in a sedentary job spends most of their time in what position?
Pass.
Sitting. Which Spanish surrealist artist painted The Persistence of Memory?
Pass.
Salvador Dali. Which geographical feature in Australia is also known as Uluru?
Ayers Rock.
It was Ayers Rock. You're right, Stuart, but I'm afraid you were just out of time. You don't get that one, but you did get 2 correct at the start of the round, so you've got 2 counters to put into the machine. Where do you want to go?
It's got to be 1, Ben.
When you're ready, Stuart, release your first counter. Here we go.
Sit, sit, sit.
They'll do. Flipped over.
Come on.
Oh!
Be 1.
There's 4 or 5 right on the edge of the tipping board. You got just the one over initially. That's £50 from the machine. You've got 1 more counter. You're going to try and get those ones across?
I've got to. It's just whether the top one's going to drop for me.
The girls are desperate for you to leave them.
You're going to get a bucket full
OK,
this
Stuart,
time.
drop zone 1.
Yeah, yes, please, Ben.
Drop zone 1, please. Be lucky. When you're ready. Just the slightest
Yes, that's the
nudge.
best place it
Might
could go.
not be far enough.
Oh,
Come on.
look at
Is that going
that.
to push those, though?
Could be enough.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, no. Look at
I can't actually
that.
believe
Is,
that.
That counter, that black counter at the top,
that is incredible.
is being kept up by the ones below it. That's extraordinary, Stuart.
I'm speechless, Ben.
As cruel as she can be. They're staying where they are, I'm afraid. At the end of your go, you managed to get £50, which we add into your bank. You're still out in the lead with £900, so still got a fair amount of money. OK, Jane, you're in second place coming into this round, so you get a choice now. Would you like to play, or maybe let Emma play instead? I think I know your answer.
I think I'll play.
OK, you ready?
Yes.
Your 30 seconds start now. Torchwood is a spin-off from which long-running TV sci-fi
Doctor
series?
Who.
Correct. Gymnast Gabby Douglas won double gold for which country at London 2012?
USA.
That's correct. The wife of the first US president, George Washington, had what first name?
Pass.
It was Martha. By what name are the inland waterways in Norfolk better known?
Pass.
The Broads. Discovered in 1905, the Cullinan is the world's largest rough
Pass.
example diamond. In the name of the technology company IBM, what does the letter B stand for?
Pass.
Business. Which country's national rugby, I was going to say, rugby union team is nicknamed the Springboks?
South Africa.
Would have got that one, but you're out of time, I'm afraid. 2 counters. It started so well, Jane.
It did, it did.
You've still got 2 counters to get into the machine. Stuart's done some pretty solid work on drop zone 1.
I think I'll go there. Drop
OK.
zone 1, please.
Ended up in the middle. Pleased with that?
Position.
No. Oh, no.
There's a few holes along the back there, isn't there?
Yeah, there are. That's the problem, isn't it?
You filled it. You've got 1 left to go.
OK. 1 again, please, Ben.
Drop zone 1, please. Here we go, Jane. You need to get something.
Oh, no, no. That's not
Is
going
there going to
at
be
all.
enough there?
No. Oh.
Yep. 2 flippers.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes!
And 4 across the tipping point with your last counter. That's £200 into your bank. You now have £700, Jane. Well done. So, Emma, we come to you. You've got £350.
I need to get that big pile.
The clump
Yeah.
on the tipping point. OK, 30 seconds to answer as many questions as you can. Your 30 seconds start now. According to legend, the kingdom will fall if which birds leave the Tower of London?
Pass.
Ravens. Nicosia is the capital of which Mediterranean island country?
Sicily.
Cyprus. Which branch of mathematics uses letters to represent numbers
Algebra.
in formulae? Correct. What 2-word term is commonly applied to books that are specifically written for, about or by women?
Pass.
Chick lit. The Colbys was a spin-off from which American TV soap opera?
Pass.
Dynasty. Ernie Els and Fuzzy Zeller are famous names in which sport?
Golf.
Correct. Which American singer had hits with Girls Just Want to Have Fun and True Colours?
Cindy Lauper.
Knew that one, but it was too late, I'm
know.
afraid. Chiclet,
I should
Emma.
have known that one, I know.
Chiclet, for heaven's sake, even Stuart knew that.
Did.
Right, 2 counters to try and get as many out as possible.
Yes. I would like drop zone 1, please, Ben.
Everyone's being seduced by drop
Yeah.
zone 1. OK, Emma, the first of your 2 counters when you're ready. Did you want it that side?
No,
I think that's all right.
gonna go in that gap.
When you say all right, do you mean for you, Jane?
No, I thought it would push that middle one.
Is it? It's not even flat either. Oh,
That's not done anything.
no.
And it's raised up and riding, which is going to make it tricky. You've got 1 left to put in.
I'll go for drop zone 1 again, please, Ben.
All right, 1 last go at drop zone 1. Will it be enough, Emma?
I hope so.
Are you ready? Here we go. You need £350 to go to a tie break.
That's better.
Is that the right place?
That's better, yeah.
Is it going to go
Yeah.
flat? It is.
Yes. Please push him through.
7 counters for a tie break.
Please, 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 please.
Yes,
Oh, it's
that's
flipped.
it.
That could
I
be
don't think it's
that one.
Oh, look at that.
That's 8 across the tipping point. Emma, with the last counter.
Again.
Again, you've got yourself through. That's £400, which means at the end of that round, Emma, by the skin of her teeth, has £750. Stuart has £900. Jane, you came so close.
So close, but so far.
Close. I'm afraid with £700, we've found your tipping point. Thank you for playing.
Thank you.
So, in this round, you'll each be asked 3 questions alternately. On your question, you can either try and answer it yourself, or if you don't know the answer, you can pass it to your opponent. If you get a question right, you get to put your counter into the machine. But if you give me a wrong answer, your opponent gets the counter. Whoever has the most money at the end of this round will go forward to play for today's £10,000 jackpot. Stuart, you're leading going into this round. Would you like to receive the first question? Or
Yes.
Would you like Emma
yeah.
to have it?
Definitely first, please.
Definitely taking control. OK, Stuart, your first question. Which Disney character has nephews called Huey, Dewey and Louie? You don't have to answer. Have a look at Emma. Do you think she might know?
Yeah, I think she will.
Do you know?
Shamefully, yes. It's Donald Duck.
Is that what you'd have gone for, Emma?
Yeah.
Let's find out. It is. OK, Stuart, let's do it. You've got a counter to put into the machine. Where are you going to go?
But I'm going to try for drop zone 4, please.
We need it to drop on the left side of that zone, Stuart.
I do.
To try and increase your lead. When you're ready, fire away. Here we go.
Get a oh, God.
That was
Exactly where it shouldn't be.
completely the opposite side.
Oh,
Got some movement, though.
maybe?
2 across the tipping point. Well done.
I'll take that.
The £100, we take that from the machine and we put it into your bank, Stuart. You now have £1,000.
Thank you, Ben.
It's a good start. Emma, your first question. What is the most common human blood group in the UK?
Oh,
You don't have to answer.
I'm not sure. I think I'll pass it. I'd rather pass it than risk getting it wrong, to be honest.
Okay. She's passed it over to you, Stuart. You can steal this counter if you can give me the right answer. Have you got any ideas?
I will guess at B positive. I'm not even sure if it is one, but I think
Emma,
it is.
what would you have gone for?
The only one that sticks out to me is O negative, and I don't know if it's because it's a rare one or...
You're not sure?
No.
Stuart, if B positive is the answer, you've stolen the counter. If not, Emma, you've played very well indeed. It's not. It's O or O positive. Actually, O negative would have been wrong as well.
Well,
But fortunately, you passed it to Stuart, so he got it wrong instead of you, so you get to put the counter into the machine. Very well played, Emma.
thank you.
Where are you going to go?
I think I will go, please, Ben, for drop zone 4. There seems to be quite a few over the edge. Please.
Drop zone 4, please. Again, we need this on the left-hand side, which is what Stuart was trying for. He failed miserably. Emma, can you make it drop in the right place?
I hope so.
When you're ready. Nope.
No, I can't.
You can't do it either. Sitting nice. Oh, it's riding
dear.
too.
Never mind.
Don't think you're going to get much purchase on that. None.
No, never mind.
Just filled the shelf a little bit fuller, but nothing to show for it. OK, Stuart, we come back to you for your second question. In 2012, Stuart, which female singer won the Songwriter of the Year Ivor Novello Award?
Oh.
You don't have to answer.
I'm not going to take a guess because I don't fancy putting one in, so I'll pass, please, Ben.
OK. Emma.
There's one person that obviously sticks out in my mind, and I know she wins a lot of awards, but I'm not sure whether it's her or not, but I'm going to guess it anyway because I have no other ideas. I'm going to say Adele.
You're going for Adele.
Yeah.
Is that what you would have gone for, Stuart?
I was thinking Emily Sandé, but
So one or the other.
I think so, yeah.
Have you made the right decision? Is that correct? It is. Yes. Well done, Emma.
Thank you.
Right, you've stolen his counter, Emma.
Yes.
See if we can steal some of his money too. Where are you going to go?
I'm going to carry on with drop zone 4 again and hope that it moves a bit further over this time.
Left-hand side of drop zone 4. Fire it up, please. When you're ready. No.
No.
It's better.
A little bit further over, isn't it? But not
Yeah.
quite. What we do know is that one in front of it is not flat, though, is it?
No.
Is it going to make any imprint? Not enough. Not enough. You're stacking that shelf nicely, but nothing's coming over it. So, Emma,
Yes.
your second question now. In 1981, David and Elizabeth Emanuel designed which royal bride's wedding dress? 1981. You can pass it if you want to. Do you think Stuart would know?
I'm not sure, but I think I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna say Sarah Ferguson.
You think it was Sarah Ferguson?
Yeah.
Would you have gone with Sarah Ferguson, Stuart?
No, Ben.
Who would you have gone for?
Diana.
Lady Di. Emma, you've taken a guess. Let's find out if it was right. Is the answer Sarah Ferguson? Stuart was right. It was Lady Diana. If you'd have passed it, he would have got it right anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was worth having a go. Stuart, you win your counter back. Well done.
Thanks, Ben.
Let's see if we can get something out of this machine. What are you going for?
I think I've got to stick with drop zone 4, Ben.
Drop zone 4, please. Right then, Stuart, left-hand side still.
It's looking a bit healthier, so it might not matter so much.
OK, let's see where it's going to go. When you're ready, Stuart, away you go. That's kind of exactly where you wanted
I
it.
did that time.
What's it going to do?
Come on, push 1.
Oh, nothing.
Oh.
Not now. Not now. No, no, no.
I've had some bad luck this last 2 games.
Goodness me.
Nothing
When it
there.
falls, when the shelf's that deep, it doesn't do much. They're just stacking up more on the tipping point. Hard luck, Stuart. The good news is it's your question now.
OK.
So you could take advantage if you can get this right. Liebfraumilch is a white wine originating from which European country? Any ideas?
Yeah, I know the answer, so I think I'll...
You're gonna go for it?
Yeah. It's Germany, Ben.
You're going for Germany. Emma, did you know it?
Yeah.
Of course you did. Is the answer Germany? Yes. Well done, Stuart.
Thanks.
Where are you going to go?
I'll stick with drop zone 4, thanks.
OK. You've both worked very hard on this drop zone. You've been given nothing just yet. Let's see if we can get something out of her. When you're ready. Here we go. It's come straight out and it's riding up.
Is it
On
riding?
the counter in front.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
it's gone right over both of them. Wow. Stuart, unfortunately, that didn't pay off. Just dropped too quickly, didn't it? So, Emma, we come to your last question, your last
Yes.
chance to try and go through to the next round. Emma,
Yes.
a bain-marie is a vessel that contains what liquid?
I think I know this one because it's to do with cooking and it's a name that sounds familiar. And I think it's to do with steaming things. So I'm going to say water.
I think it's water.
Yeah.
Stuart's nodding along.
Yeah.
Is the answer water? Yes, it is. Well done.
Thank you.
OK, so this is it. You've scraped through round 1
I know.
and round 2.
It's whether I can do it again.
OK, where do you want to go?
I would like drop zone 4, please, Ben.
Fire up drop zone 4. Where do you want it to land? Left-hand side? Middle?
Middle-ish.
OK.
There's some poking over.
Here we go. Oh, it slid out underneath the riders. Oh! 4 have gone over. Goodness me, Emma. For the 3rd round running, with your last counter, 6 have gone across the tipping point. That's £300 from the machine that goes into your bank. Stuart, I don't know what to say.
Gutted, Ben.
Wow, Emma, you are a lucky Yorkshire lass, clearly.
So
well
it
played
is.
to you. At the end of that round, you have got yourself £1,050. With Stuart, you played so well, but with £1,000, we found your tipping point. Thank you for playing.
Thanks, Ben.
Congratulations, Emma. She is today's winner, and what a game she's played. In a couple of minutes, we're going to be putting this jackpot counter into that machine. Emma, it's a little bit bigger, but it's a whole lot better, because if you can get it out again, you'll be leaving today with £10,000. What a game Emma has played. In each of the first 3 rounds, she survived with her very last counter. She currently has £1,050, but right now, she faces her ultimate challenge, taking on the machine for a possible £10,000. In a few moments, I'm going to ask you to put that jackpot counter into our machine. Quite simply, all you have to do to leave with £10,000 today, Emma, is get it out again, and this is how you do it. I'm going to show you a list of 6 categories. For each category, you can choose to play 1, 2 or 3 counters into the machine. The more counters you play for, the harder the question will be. But of course, the more counters you win, the better your chances of getting that jackpot counter across the tipping point. If you don't manage to do that, you will still get £50 for every counter that drops for you in this game. So you'll be leaving with all that money and, of course, your spa day, which you won earlier on. But we really want you to take that jackpot home. You ready?
Yes, I am, Ben.
First thing we need to do is get that jackpot counter into the machine.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Well, there seems to be quite a good area in drop zone 1, so I think I will put it in drop zone 1.
OK, let's fire up drop zone 1. This is all important now, Emma. You ready?
Yes, I am.
Release your jackpot counter. Here we go. Oh, slap bang in the middle. Slap bang. It drops quick, doesn't it?
Yeah. I didn't think it was going to go as fast as that, actually.
OK, and we've managed to get a few towards the edge of that shelf. It's set, it's steady. Should we have a look at your 6 categories?
Yes, please.
OK, here we go. Books, TV, USA, transport, fashion or science? You've got to make a choice.
I think I'll go for TV for 3 counters.
OK, let's start as we mean to go on. We'll have a TV question for 3 counters, please. Here's your question. The first commercial screened on ITV in 1955 advertised which product? Baked beans, dog food or toothpaste?
I have absolutely no idea.
1955. What do you think they would have been putting on telly back then?
It seems to be more household things that I would have thought.
OK.
It seems more domestic.
Yeah,
So
good thinking.
I'm going to go for toothpaste, please, Ben.
Right, we're going with toothpaste.
I could be wrong.
Is the answer toothpaste? Well
Yes!
done! The jackpot is sitting slap bang in the middle of drop zone 1. Is that where you want to start?
Yes, I will start with drop zone 1, please, Ben.
OK, fire it up. Let's do some work when you're ready. Be good. Ooh, that's not bad. Now
That's
then.
quite good.
Now then, now then, now then. Go flat. Oh,
Yes.
it's nestling. You could get,
Oh.
and you got one over the edge.
On the top, though.
It's hard to shift it there. It's a bit heavy, as you
Yeah.
can see.
It's gone into the gap. Oh!
3 across the tipping points. £150 goes into the bank. You now have £1,200.
Fabulous.
Still 2 more to go in. Where do you want to go?
Drop zone 1.
Let's fire up drop zone 1. Here we go. That'll do.
Same place again.
Close, but might just edge away. What are you going to do for us? Oh, come on, be
Not
good.
Moved it.
Another 2 across the tipping points. That's
Yeah.
another £100. £1,300 in the bank. You've got one last counter.
I think I'm going to shift it up a little bit. I will go for drop zone 3, please. There seems to be a few kind of hanging off the edge.
Change your tactics early on with your last counter. Here we go. So it's money we want. There's not a lot there
No,
on that bottom
there's
shelf,
not.
is there? You've got a flip. Could get one over. Go on, be good. No. Well, look, we've already got a few over the tipping point, which is a good start. You've got £1,300 in the bank. Jackpot counter, it's moving.
Yeah.
Let's get it closer to the edge. Let's have a look at the categories. Books, USA, transport, fashion, or science.
I think I will go for maybe one I won't be so sure on. I'll go science for 2 counters.
Science for 2 counters, please. Which alloy is essentially composed of copper and tin? Brass, bronze, or steel?
If you're going by colours, copper's quite a browny colour. And then you've got tin, which is quite a dark silvery. I will go for brass, please. Bit of a guess.
Yeah, brass your answer?
Yes, please.
Brass, please. If this is right, we've got 2 counters to put into the machine. It's not.
I'm losing it.
It was bronze. OK, not to worry, we've still got a lot of categories left. Books, USA, transport, or fashion?
I will take another harder one for me, and I will go USA just for 1 counter this time,
Just
please.
see if we can get something in.
Yeah.
USA for 1, please. Which sport is contested at the Super Bowl? American football, baseball, or basketball?
I'm pretty sure I know this one. I know it's definitely not basketball. I don't think it's baseball. I will go for American football, please.
OK, we need this to be right. Is the answer American football? Yes! Well done. Of course it is. So where are you going to go? You're going to try and plug away?
I'm going to go for drop zone 1 again, please. I don't think my tactic of going elsewhere really worked.
No, not strictly. Let's have drop zone 1, please. OK, so we need this to settle right behind the jackpot counter, which is being hidden slightly. Let's see if we can get some movement on this. When you're ready, Em. That's better.
Definitely.
Settle down now. It's moving a lot. Go on, go on, go on, go, go, go. Good, good, good.
Yes.
We'll take that. It's right on the edge now.
Push them. No. But it's moved forward, so
It has shifted,
I'm
hasn't
happy
it?
with that, yeah.
Right, let's get the next categories up. Here we go. So, still to go. Books, transport, or fashion?
I do like books, but there's some areas of it that I'm not so sure on. But if I don't take a risk, I'm not gonna get it. So I would like books for 3, please.
Gonna be brave. Books
Yes.
for 3, please. Who wrote the novel Gulliver's Travels? Daniel Defoe, Jonathan Swift, or Mark Twain?
I've heard of Gulliver's Travels,
To start.
and I've heard of all of those people,
Good.
but none of them are particularly sticking in my mind.
Any process of elimination?
No, not
Okay.
really. I don't think so. I'm gonna go for Daniel Defoe, please.
You're going with Daniel Defoe.
Yeah.
Is Daniel Defoe the right answer? It's not. It was Jonathan Swift, I'm afraid. When you don't know, you don't know, and you have to
No,
guess.
exactly.
OK, we've still got 2 categories left. Transport or fashion?
I will take fashion for 2, please.
Fashion for 2, please. Here's your fashion question. Mylene Klass and Jamie Oliver's wife, Jules, have both designed children's clothing ranges for which high street chain? Mothercare, Next, or Primark?
I will go for Next, please, Ben.
Is the answer Next? Mothercare, it was Mothercare.
The look's running out, innit? I've used it all.
You have, you have. You've got £1,300 in the bank, though, and you've got one last category.
Yep.
Your last throw of the dice, as it
Yes.
were, is transport. And the question is, do you go hard and try and get some more counters? Or is it all about money now?
I've just got to, again, just try and maybe get some more down at least. So I'm going to go for 2 again.
Transport question for 2. Let's be brave.
Yeah.
What mode of transport was the Brighton Belle? An airplane, a ship, or a train?
An answer came into my head as soon as that came up, which was train. And then when ship came up, I was a little bit nervous. But I am going to go for... No, I'm going to go for train, please.
OK, we're going to go for train. If you're right, we've got 2 last goes at the machine to try and boost that bank. If you're wrong, you're going home with £1,300. And a spa day for you and a mate. Is the answer train? It is! Well done. Good for you. Is this it? Is this the luck coming back for your last go?
I hope so.
2 counters to get the jackpot out and go home with £10,000.
Yeah, I will go for drop zone 1, please.
OK, let's fire up drop zone 1. Good luck, Emma.
Took its time.
Hello.
That is good.
Hello. Over you go. Go on, go on.
Yes.
What we got now? Let's do some damage, please, Jackpot. 1 over.
It's better than nothing.
That's better than nothing. That's £50.
Yeah.
We're up to £1,350. Where do you want to go?
I'm going to go for drop zone 1 again, please, because I think it's going to follow.
It's ready to go, isn't
I
it?
hope so.
This is your last counter, Emma. Your last counters have been very lucky in the past. Let's make this one just as lucky when you're ready. That'd be just enough. Sit flat.
I hope so.
Be good. Yeah, just a little nudge. Oh! It's just fallen too soon.
Oh.
Yep. Let's get a load out. Come on, be good.
Yes.
Oh, another 4 across the tipping point with your last counter.
Fantastic.
It's another £200 that we add into your bank. £1,550 is a lot of money. Well done,
Definitely, thank
Emma.
you.
But it's not all over yet, because as you know, I'm going to offer you one last chance to leave today with £10,000. As things stand, you've won £1,550. You can walk away with that money right now, or you can trade it for another 3 counters. 3 last chances to try and shift the jackpot and get it into the winning zone. If you do decide to trade, nothing else that comes out of the machine will count. So you'll be leaving with £10,000 or nothing at all.
I don't think I'm going to risk it. I think I'd rather take home the money that I've built up, because that could do a lot for me.
So
and I didn't think I'd get this far anyway.
You've got to the final. You're going to take the trade or take the money?
Take the money, please.
Emma, I'm delighted. Well done. You've played a
Thank you.
fantastic game. Thank you very much for coming and being part of the show.
Thank you.
So join us next time when the fate of 4 more players will be hanging in the balance on tipping points. Goodbye.